Konnichiwa YouTube! Welcome back to Archeage 2.0 with your host OnlyOneShinobi, and today we're actually over here on the PTS, and I'm bringing you a special episode about the new Tidal Bungalows, these large bungalows, the ocean houses, and I'll tell you why. So, two reasons. One is that I'm currently locked out of the North American and European servers at this time. At the time of recording this video, every time I try to log in, I get an error, and it says Archeage has stopped working, and I'm not able to log in. So I've tried reinstalling, I've tried 100 different things, still not working. So if you can't find me on the servers, then I apologize. I'll be back there on Curios shortly. But for now, we're over on the PTS because for some reason I can log in here, and also because I wanted to bring you guys updates on all of the new houses, different types of houses, and I'm not able to do that on Curios for obvious reasons. Land prices have tripled since the patch and since they allowed transfers over. We've got a couple of new guilds on our server, etc., etc. And so it's impossible for me to buy enough land to build all these houses by myself. So today we're going to take a look at the upgraded or the new Tidal Bungalow. This is the large bungalow, and it has a lot of space for planting things, as you can see. But one of the main things that this bungalow offers are these things here. These things here are barnacles. I mean, holy barnacles, Batman. These things grow every few hours on the porch here, on this downstairs little platform. And when you open them, you'll get some random, like, ocean stuff, right? Let's go ahead and open them and see what we get. Here we got 2 black pearls, and that's a perfect example of what these things are awesome for. So let's go ahead and open the other one, and we'll talk about this in just a second. And some regular pearls. So, as you can see, like, you're not always going to get black pearls, but these barnacles are a huge boost to the black pearl market. So before this was released, I think black pearls were something like, I don't even know, somewhere around 500. They could go up to 500 gold each for black pearls. Now, prices on Curios, last I checked anyway, before I got locked out, were something like 5 gold per black pearl. And that's because you can get them every few hours here on the Tidal Bungalow. All you have to do is come on over and check your barnacle, and you can get anywhere between 2 and 5 black pearls every time you harvest these. And that's pretty amazing. So handicrafters should be happy. They're going to get a boost to their crafting, at least the amount of crafting. The prices may drop, but it's going to make it more accessible to others, and it's going to make it better for getting the higher tier jewelry. So the other thing you'll notice that these bungalows actually have an underwater breathing device, so you can use this while you're farming. They also have their own fish stand, so you can actually bring your fish back to the bungalow and turn it in there for some money. You don't have to go over to a dangerous area. If you have one of these, you can just turn it in here. The rest of the bungalow is pretty much the same. It's just a house that you can decorate. And we're going to go ahead and harvest some pearls, because there's one other thing I wanted to mention, is that with the patch came sort of an upgrade to aquafarming. Now, I've been planting pearls here on the PTS because they're hard to get, actually. But I haven't noticed any black pearl procs, and that's really not an issue now that the barnacles are around. But one thing that has happened is sometimes when you're harvesting, you'll see something like a little whirlwind, and I'm going to see if I can try to proc one here while we're talking. But essentially, when you're harvesting your corals or your pearls or whatever, you'll see this little underwater whirlwind tornado looking thing. I'm not really sure what it's called, I forget. But when you harvest it, you actually get Shadagon sand. So I think in my bag here, I have 111 Shadagon sand, and that's just from aquafarming. There it is. So this is called a sandstorm. Basically, it's just a random proc while you're harvesting, and you cost 30 labor, but you'll get some Shadagon sand. Right? We got 3 Shadagon sand. So it's just kind of a nice little boost. You can sell this sand on the auction house. Obviously, people need this to repair. There's another one. To repair their ships and their haulers and their whatever else is that have broken due to PvP. And so this is just kind of a nice way for you to get this without having to spend your money. It does cost labor, obviously, but hey, what doesn't in this game? So that's basically it with the Tidal Bungalows. I think that the black pearls alone would be worth it, except the prices dropped insanely. So it's just, again, kind of a nice boost. If you get 5-10 gold every so often just from harvesting those little barnacles, and that makes you a happy person. So no problem with that. As far as other reasons to get one of these, it's an ocean house. Hello. You can decorate it as sort of a beachfront property. You know, it's kind of cool looking, and you have all this aqua farming space. You also have your own personal fish stand. So if you are a fisherman, this could be at a house for you. So that's going to be all for this episode, I guess. It's going to be quite short. There's not really much else to say about the Tidal Bungalow, as far as I know. If you have one of these, just make sure to check back every few hours for those barnacles. I'm not really sure how long it takes for them to respawn, but it is useful, and you can get a variety of different things. Sometimes you'll get shells as well, so you can get shell dust. And that's that. Thanks for watching this episode, and stay tuned for some more housing videos until I can get back into the North American server and start fishing. Take care. Shinobi out.